Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's simple JavaScript project, I'm going to be turning a light bulb on and off using 2 buttons. And I was making it a bit more complicated when I was trying to learn how to do this. And it's actually pretty simple. I didn't know that you needed to add something to your HTML for your JavaScript to actually respond to, not just by an ID, which is what I was trying. But you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So the first thing I'm going to do is set up a title. It just says turn on the light. Okay. And there we are with that one. So I'm going to create a div. And I'm not sure if the div is even necessary. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try it without the div and we're going to see what happens there. So I'm going to do my first button. And it's going to say turn on the light. And then I'm going to add my image with the light switch off. I have them saved on Imgur. I'm going to call that ID bulb. Okay, and I'm going to point directly to that image. Actually, let me go over here and grab it just to make sure I'm typing this correctly. That would be a lot quicker. I'm going to put that right in here. There we go. And then close that. And I'm going to create a second button. So now you see that my image is down here and the light switch is off. I have one that is off, which is this one, and I have another one that will be on. Okay, so my second button is going to say turn off the light. So the default is going to be that it is off. Okay. So now you see below I have turn on the light, which currently does nothing, and turn off the light. And the light is initially off. Okay, so I'm not going to use any CSS here. I'm going to go over to the JavaScript. This is where I was getting a little bit messed up. So I need a function. Okay, and I'll call it light. Okay, and it's going to have a value. And it's going to get that value from the HTML, and I'll show you that in a second. Okay. So we're going to create a variable, and I'll call it image. Okay, and then I'm going to do an if else. So if the value equals 0, and we'll let the 0 be the off image. And put that image back in there. Okay. Make sure I save that. Don't do that. Okay. Else. The image is going to be where the light switch is on. Okay, so let's go grab that one. Okay, so this is on, or semicolon. And then we're going to do a get element by ID. And our ID is bulb over here. So we're going to get that bulb ID. Bulb. Source. And that's going to be our image that we created up here, the variable. Okay, so the 0 is going to come from over here. This is where I was getting completely messed up. So for a button, we're going to have to add an on-click. Okay, so on-click equals, I think I called it light. So that is our function name. And if we want the light on, that's going to be a 1. Down here, if we want the light off, that's going to be our 0. So let's see if that works. There it is. Turn the light on, turn the light off. Very simple. I was making it incredibly complicated because I didn't know that you could do this on this side. I was trying to actually do all the clicks in the JavaScript portion, but there was really nothing for it to respond to until I added this section. So it's very simple. You guys give it a shot. I will leave my link below so you can check out my collection as I build it. And I hope this video was helpful and that you enjoyed it. Please leave any comments down below or any suggestions, or if you know an easier way to do this, let me know. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.